Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome to my channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, please take a second to do so, and if you have subscribed, or if you're just subscribing, remember to ring the notification bell below so you can get notified when I post a video, because YouTube's being a little sneaky, messing with their subscription boxes, and I want to make sure you see all of my content because I think all of it is worth watching. The cat is now eating food. She decided this is the best time to crunch on some food. She seems angry at me today and I don't know why. Didn't do anything to her. Okay, so my first tattoo I ever got is the one right here on my arm. So this tattoo says, "I know I am because I said I am." This tattoo is a reference to a spoken word song, I guess, by Mary Lambert, who is one of my favorite artists and was really important to me when I was just coming out because I was a fat feminine person and she's a fat feminine person, and she was the first gay person who I really felt like, oh, like I can be gay and I don't have to be butch, I guess, was like why she was really important to me. So the story behind this is, like, I knew I wanted a tattoo. I think it was January of 2013 and I was spending a weekend with my friend because we were living in college and we were still like really far apart when we went home for breaks. And I really wanted to get a illustration of the like plus size pinup girl Hilda. Megan Tonjes is another great YouTuber. I link her video and her channel somewhere around here. She has a really big thigh tattoo of like an illustration of Hilda, and I really wanted this one, which I'll put on the screen now, and I wanted it here, like just right here on my arm. I didn't understand that like tattooing is almost like watercolor in a way, where like you can't make the details too fine or too close together because they may bleed into one another. And so when I went to the tattoo place, and of course, you know, the best, I think now the best way to do a tattoo is like find an artist you like, meet with them beforehand, talk to them about styles and colors and things. Every time I went to get a tattoo, I just went and whoever was there did it, and I wouldn't recommend doing that again. But anyway, so I went and I was like, oh, I want this, and they're like, yeah, we can't do that. And I was like, okay. So like went back to my friend's car and we're sitting there and I was like, I want a tattoo. Like I psyched myself up, I want a freaking tattoo. And I was just like, well, what do you think, like what else could I get a tattoo of? Like what really inspires me? What do I really care about right now? And I was like, Mary Lambert's song Body Love. So I looked it up and I found these lyrics: "I know I am because I said I am." And it just really stuck out to me, and I was like, I don't think I'll regret getting this tattoo, because this lyric is all about self-assurance and you know, just like finding confidence and all that from within and not from external sources. So I was like, let's go do it. So we went in and they told me that this was the finest point needle they could use, which I don't think is true. I think this could have been smaller because I originally wanted it this way, like across my wrist this way, not up and down my arm. They're like, no, this is the smallest we can do. And I'm like, I don't know, I believe that still. But anyway, so like they're like, let's do a little bit, and then if it hurts, we won't go through with it. And I was like, okay. So like he does a little bit of it and I was like, oh, it hurts. And I was like, can we stop? And I looked and it was just S and E. And I was like, okay, I could either get the word C on my arm or I could just keep going. And I was like, let's just keep going. So it hurt so much. I described it as like the devil licking your arm with like fiery tongues. It hurt a lot, took about half an hour, and then it was done and it was over, and I almost tripped on the way out. And I paid for it and it was fine. I honestly forget it's there most of the time. They're like, oh yeah, I have a tattoo there. Oh, that's a thing I did. But I don't regret it because my dreams and my goals in life and doing YouTube and being an influencer and making media for other people and sharing stories, a lot of that requires self-assurance and self-confidence, and just like believing in yourself and your abilities. So to have a constant reminder, literally, that I can look down and see anytime that says, I know I am because I said I am. You know, I know I'm good at my job because I said I am. Like, I don't need anyone else to tell me, you know, how I should feel or, you know, stuff like that. So this is my first tattoo. I still really love it. I don't think I'm ever going to regret it. It is in a very visible place but that hasn't stopped me from getting jobs. That hasn't stopped me from finding love. Overall, A+, fine. My second tattoo is my more extravagant, flashy tattoo that I get a lot of comments about. Not so much from you guys, but like once summer comes around and I start wearing sleeveless and like bathing suits, people stop me everywhere. Restaurants, grocery stores, side of the street. Like, oh, I like your tattoo. I'm like, oh, thanks. This interaction wasn't necessary. So, the tattoo I have right here on my arm, and I'll put a little picture of it up here, is of a fat mermaid. This is based off of a design of like a bunch of mermaids, like a pattern by a graphic designer who I'll try and find her stuff again and link it below. I know Society 6 sells a lot of stuff in this pattern, but it was this one illustration of this mermaid that I just connected with because she's super cute. She is plus size. She's like looking at herself in a little like seashell compact. She's like completely feeling herself. She's just like loving it. She's so cute. So when I went to get this tattoo, I knew this was what I wanted and it wasn't that big of a deal. The tattoo place that I went to was definitely more on traditional tattoos, which is why she is this like kind of darker teal color. I can't imagine her being any other color though, honestly. I think she's just so cute and adorable. She has a little tummy that looks just like mine, and she has a little back roll, and she's just so cute. So anyway, this took an hour. This is the most pain I've ever experienced in my life. It was to the point where I was getting chills and sweating like up and down my body. It took a super long time. The artist, I wish I had known him better. I think from anytime I'm gonna get a tattoo from now on out, I'm gonna go to a woman tattoo artist because I just feel more comfortable around them, especially because I've gained weight since I got this tattoo. So the tattoo artist was like, meh, okay as a person, but he did a really good job. So I also do not regret this. My mom hates it. She hates where it is because it's on a very fat part of my arm. And that's kind of the reason why I got her there, is because my arms have been one of the things I've been most insecure about for a very long time. And I wanted to put something to be proud of and something I loved on my arms to kind of get myself to love them, I guess, faster or just more, or just, you know, give me a reason to love them other than just, you should, love them. So yeah, this is my tattoo. We kind of call her Penelope. Stacy calls her Penelope. I like to call her Shelly. She's just so cute. There has been some bleeding since I got her. This part right here on her tail has like bled into my skin, and I don't know if that's because I'm fat, because I have a lot of adipose tissue, and I feel like that I don't have to look this up, but I just feel like it may bleed easier if you have a lot of fat tissue. But yeah, her smile is a little different than it was in the picture, I think just because these details are kind of small, but I just think she's the cutest little thing. And I do get so many compliments on her. It makes me feel feminine and masculine at the same time. I kind of feel like a sailor, but then I also am like, that is me on the inside, because I love the ocean. The ocean is my happy place. I've always felt at home there, and it feels like I have a little bit of the ocean with me at all times with this tattoo. As far as tattoos in the future go, I really want to get a matching tattoo with my mom at some point in time. I don't know if she's on board with this, but I am from Maryland, and the Maryland's thing is like the blue crab. So I want to get a crab tattoo with her, probably on one of the inside of one of my ankles is kind of where I'm thinking I'll put it. I always want my tattoos to be visible. I don't really want anyone like on my back or anything. So I think like the inside of the ankle is a cute place. So I'd like a crab in honor of her and like with her ideally. And then I also really want a pumpkin tattoo. I know it's bananas, but I just love fall so much. It would make me happy to have a little jack-o'-lantern on my body at all times, to be honest. Like, it would just make me really happy to have that on my body at all times. And it's just really 100% me. I was thinking about getting a Hocus Pocus tattoo specifically, and I did see some really cool designs, but I was like, no, that might be a little extra. Jack-o'-lanterns have history. They will continue to exist, like really the root of Halloween. So Anyway, that's another tattoo I'm thinking of getting. I just love tattoos. I would totally get a bunch of like little tiny cute tattoos, like a donut, like a little ghost, or just like, you know, tiny babies. I really do like tattoos and I think they're really cool. I don't think I'm ever gonna get a sleeve. I don't think I'm ever gonna do a piece as big as my mermaid, probably ever again, because it was a lot of pain. I don't know if I can do that again. But yeah, in general, I love my tattoos. And yeah, let's talk tattoos in the comments if you have any questions or want to share your own tattoo story. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And again, let me know your tattoo thoughts in the comments. Do you want one? Do you have some? Do you hate them? Whatever, let me know. You can follow me on my social media if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.